All right, this is Nostra Mini, and I am doing the post for 14 comedy gold, which I will dig from this paper. I will look at Gene Cunning, as my friend Eva says. Look up. Don't look directly at yourself. But I am so charismatic. Look at those eyes. Look at that face. That wonderful face. That wonderful face of yours. Look at that face. Oh, self-love is the best love, as Whitney Houston said. Well, the first article is an article about why vid nurses get fired. Apparently, they were mocking their patients in a video TikTok feed, in which they said they were making fun and saying it's just too much to ask for that extra blanket or an extra drink of water or a bed going up because it's a pain in the butt to the nurses. Yes. Of course, these people who are in the hospital are sick and probably near death, and the indifference of these nurses got them fired. Now, myself, I've been in the hospital many times. But the nurses I've gone to have been fine women, fine, good, decent women. And my own latent racism gets in the fore. Yes. Often it's a complimentary one. Like there are archetypes in the hospital. There's the Jamaican head nurse. There's the sweet and giving and loving Filipino nurses. There's the Eastern European nurses. Ooh. And then there's the nice nurses. Generic white ethics. Now, at first you might be afraid, as I am sometimes, of the Jamaican nurse. Or she's an islander. I can't differentiate between one islander and another islander from the Caribbean. But she'll come like this, and she wants no nonsense. And she'll try to scare the Jesus out of you. And often it happens to me. I try to behave myself. I try a nice accent. Then I wanted Filipino nurses, and they're always nurturing, because Filipinos are very naturally nurturing people by nature. Except for one I know, not a nurturer. She knows who she is. Oh, yes. But I have personality disorder, so I tailor my personality to what nurse I'll be dealing with. With the Filipino nurses, you don't have to tailor it at all. Maybe you just have to act like a big baby. Oh, look at my boo-boo. You'll see, I do have a boo. It's my little baby personality. You say, how could you get away with acting so immature? People think you're having dementia and you're having a second childhood, and you can get away with quite a bit. I also have masqueraded as a Vietnam veteran. I don't say I wasn't in Vietnam. I just imply it. Oh, yes. And once you get the gray hair, the Manalians know I have no idea how old you are. They don't know. I've gone as far as 1865 with these people. Anyway, now with the Jamaican head nurse, the baby talk won't work. No. Well, then my alter ego, Victor God, comes to the fore. Hello, head nurse. You're not appreciated, are you? You would like to be nurtured yourself. You have to be hard to get all this rabble that you call the nursing staff in order. And you can't be catering too much to the patients because they're like immature children. Yes, I understand. Maybe you need nurturing, and I will nurture you. Oh, I will nurture you. That's all I'm working on. I'm working on the act of, and I don't think they should have nurses TikTok singing. Nursing is a very serious thing. To have them singing like some Busby Berkeley song, I don't know. Justice they have. The next little article in the Post was justices. This is the Supreme Court, by the way, must hear out hitman. Now, this hitman apparently there was this Zimbabwean warlord who wanted to buy real estate. He gets mad at his Filipino real estate girl, and he forms an international squad to knock her off. One of which was me. Well, what was this character implying that I am? Now he says he was not allowed to go. He's not saying he's not doing it. He didn't kill. He's just saying that he wasn't allowed to see his accuser. The FBI played a little game. As you know, that he might get out off of that because that the tree poison off the tree or something legally. So I don't think this is good. That Filipino Chinese real estate woman, she's dead. She must have been some formidable female to have a situation where they had to get an international hit squad, multi-racial, multi-ethnic, multinational squad to knock her off. Quite the woman. You would think they would just need some guy to come over and bury her in New Jersey. This is now the next thing here is a disgrace. It's a disgrace. They had a chorus from high school. You know, when you say chorus, it's probably religious, it's probably sweet, or just share tunes. And this guy who was head of the school board, he goes, "Why don't you come and entertain for my party?" Well, they had drunk. They had orgy stuff. They had a kinky party, a naughty Santa party. What the hell? Corrupting the youth. Youth doesn't need corruption. This is a terrible thing. Oh, wait, let me adjust this. Wait, I'm gonna adjust my. All right, where we go? Where? Wait. Hey. I look better. I look good. Very, what you call your basic photogenic. In real life, I don't look this. That's it. What? Megan's like that. My Megan, the stallion, got shot in the feet by a fellow rapper because they had like a triangle with they started commenting about who's the better rapper, who has the better career, has more bling. The male, his ego could not deal with this. And they go, "What are you doing? Shh, dance, bitch." And he said, "Bitch," and you don't do that to Megan. Megan, well, but anyway, he shot her in her feet. He shot her in the feet. You know, the Beatles never did things like that, and the OJs and the Temptations, they never shot each other. Maybe a smack there or here, but none of the gunplay. I disapprove of it. It's not the gun's fault, by the way. I'm not one of those gun control guys, because it's not the gun, it's the person behind the gun. And they got lacking impulse control. These people who shoot people out of just shooting people. I like it. What's men and women and and yeah, that's what I want to know. I don't even remember what this is. I just read it. Oh, NYPD warehouse where they kept all the evidence, the DNA evidence from cold cases, just burned down mysteriously. Like, now that means evidence. That means either incriminating people or getting people off the hook. Whole thing burned down in Brooklyn or some godforsaken borough like that. And unfortunate for some people, unfortunate for others who don't want to be caught. What am I looking at here? I don't even know what that is. Oh, same old effing button. Now, let me tell you something. I don't like our present president. You said, well, he's better than Trump. I don't think so. Trump is an eccentric egomaniac. Biden is has the dementia and he's a nasty old man. He smells little girls' hair. When he gets pissed off and he turns around, he says, "Hey, Jack." And he comes over like he's gonna punch you. He knows he has security people backing him up. That's not brave. That's not brave. And he's a nasty old man. He's nasty. His son is nasty. His whole family's nasty. He's a bunch of phonies. I don't like him. I don't like him. Want a new president. but I'm stuck, and he's gonna go real. Rivals. What's this? What? I can't even make up. Where's my glasses? Where's my glasses? Hmm. I don't even know what I wrote. Wall Street's woke and calm. Oh, the Wall Street's, it's corporate America is very left. Believe it or not, they're very left wing. They want you to, they're doing left wings. It's true. It's true. They're not the old corporate world, especially those techie guys. Biden is crazy. This is another article where they were saying in the Post, I know they're biased in the right wing way, but they're right. They're right, and that's why they're lying. They're right. Biden is crazy. He's got the dementia. And you know what that means? Demented. He's an old man that's demented. And Kamala Harris, she's a cackler. You cannot have a president who cackles. Male or female. It's not a sexist thing. It's not a racial thing. You just can't, after somebody asks you a question, go, can't do that. Like a man. She's like a joke of a wild wicked. Oh, you know what? They say Vince McMahon did the hoopy doopy and forced himself on a ref who was female, who was a very good looking woman in the 1990s. Now she's middle aged, and Father Time has not been too cruel, but also, you have a lot of these people come out of the woodwork, saying this guy molested me 30 years ago. So then it's not you have these old people going, yeah, and then he took his body and he forced it upon me. I don't know. I don't even know about this octogenarians. And also, I don't want to know what Father Time can look. Oh, look what Father Time's to me. Father Time and food. Oh, Harry Potter. Oh, I don't know what that is even. Okay, I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna put this on air. This is a work in progress. We're gonna build on this, and we're gonna have comic genius by the end of the week with 7 newspapers and maybe the news, which is a little grim. We're gonna have something going on here. We're gonna come out with an hour's worth of material. I am a comedy genius. I am a comedy genius. A mad genius. How do I shut this thing down?